Hello everyone. So let's start solving today's Leetcode daily challenge question. Before that, I have created a playlist of Leetcode daily challenge questions, and some of the questions are from Leetcode contest weekly or bi-weekly. Okay, so if you are preparing for your placement, then please watch this video if you want to solve good questions. So you can see this question is for of dynamic programming, recursion, hash map, binary tree, prefix concept. Here you can say map. So similarly, we have so many questions. So mostly you can see prefix concept is there, and here you can say greedy approach. Okay, so you can solve this question and get ready for placements. And let's solve now our regular question. Thank you. Okay, so the question is unique length 3 palindromic sequences given a string as return the number of unique palindromes of length 3 that are subsequence of S. Note that even if there are multiple ways to obtain the same subsequence, it is only counted once. Okay, so palindrome is a string that reads the same forwards and backwards, we know that, and a subsequence of a string is new string generated from the original string with some characters can be non deleted without. Okay, so for example for the subsequence they are given an example. Here you can see what we want to find how many like number of ways we are getting a subsequence as a palindrome string, but we want to count only once. Okay, that means we don't want a multiple, like we here we'll get this a, b, and a. Again, using this a also we can get this aba, right? But we only want to count only once. Okay, so what will be the naive approach is we use a three loops. Okay, this is just a very basic thing you can think after looking at this question is you can use three nested loops. One will be I, let's say one, another is j is equal to starts from I plus 1 and k is start from j plus 1. Okay, so in between this I and k we will what we will just check that j, and we want, let's say we got this two. Okay, I and j, we have I, j, and k. Okay, so this will be, as we know, the size is 3. Okay, so if our element at I, okay, and our element at j is same. Okay, that means we can add this at element our I and at element at k are same. That means the first and last element are same, so we can insert at jth position any character in between these two. Let's say I am considering this a and this a. How many characters are in between? 3. So we can place a, that we will get a. We can place b, we will get aba. We can place c, we will get ACA. So in that way you can build and check in this A B C, is there any repeated? Let's say we have one more B, then we'll get the repeated thing, right? ABA ABA. But we don't want that, so we will use the set and check. Okay, we want only unique, and then you can return. That will be the naive approach. What will be the next approach? In this video I'm going to tell you using hash map. Okay, or you can say hashing concept. So what we can do here, as I said, we have two A's. So I want to consider the first A and the last A so that I'll get the maximum possibilities. Even if I consider this A and this A, in this case, what how many we'll get? So if I consider this as first A and this is second A, how many palindromes I will get is only two. That is ABA and ACA. But that for that, what I want to consider the first appearance of that character and the last appearance of that character. So both are same, that means we can build a palindrome, and in between these two characters we can insert one character which is in between these indexes. Let's say this is 0 and this is 4. So from 0 to 4 that is 1 2 3. These three possibilities are there. We will check how many out of 3 are the unique characters, and we will just add it. So this is the simplest solution. So let's say how we will store the first and last is, if we will use a 26 size of array. Okay. um that is for the first and the last. So first will be one array, last will be one array with size 26. And in first array, okay, in the array first we will store the first occurrence of that character, and in the array last we will store the last occurrence of that character. Okay, and then we will get the first and last. We will store the indexes. So once we store the indexes, then we will get in between, we can traverse in between indices and check what are the unique characters, and then we will add it in to the answer. Okay, so let's take one. Int first is equal to new int 26 size. Int last is equal to new. Why 26? Because we have only 26 characters, right? That is why. Now we will fill our array mm, first as -1. Okay. Because okay, what we are storing the list, what we say first character, right? So um, we can say that there will be zero also one of the index. So that is why we want to store it as -1. And later also, while checking in between the indices, we will check if it is -1, then we will just skip. Okay, so now for int I is equal to 0 to I less than s dot length I plus plus. Okay, here if our first of, here let's, yeah, now what I want to store, let's say my character is a, so I will store, I will consider that as my index 0. So let's say if I do a minus a, what I'll get a 0. If I do b minus a, I'll get what? I'll get 1. So like that, from if I say z minus a, what I'll get 25. What is our size is 26, so till index 25. Okay, so in this way we can store. This is, you can search on net, that ASCII values and all, and check what are the ASCII values for b, a and all. Okay. So in this way this will be our current characters. So I will take one int current is equal to, what I will do, I'll do s dot char at I minus a. Okay, so I will check if my current equal to -1. Then only I will update my current is equal to I am storing, because what we want to store the first occurrence of that element, that character, and for the last we will update every time, because we want a last occurrence, right? So now we built our first and last array, and the next thing is simple. Int I is equal to from 0 to 26 I plus plus. Okay, now I want one set of character. Okay, is equal to new hash set, let's say. And here I will run a loop. Okay, for int j is equal to, from where, from the first occurrence of I. Before that let me tell you that we will check if my first of I, if it is -1, then we will just continue. There's no first occurrence, then there's no last occurrence also, or of course, yeah. then then our loop will be from int j is equal to, from first of I plus 1, because my first occurrence will be here 0, but I want to check from this 3, right? And j less than last of I, j plus plus. Okay, now I will add this into set dot add what s dot caret j, and we'll take one variable as answer, and answer plus equal to set dot size, and at the end we will return our answer. So in this way we are able to solve this question using the hashing concept. You can see accepted. Let's submit this. So what we did, we used two arrays, that is first and last, which will store what, which will store the first occurrence of that character and the last occurrence of that character, indexes, okay, indices basically. And between those indices we are checking how many unique characters are there. So that many we can build a palindromic string, because we know the size is 3. So if the first and last element are same, we can place in between anything unrelated to this two, okay, but what unique. So this is the solution using the hashing concept. You can solve this solution using the prefix concept and also bit manipulation. If you want videos on that, please comment on this video. I will make sure that I'll upload this by end of day. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you feel this video is helpful to you, please like this video, subscribe my channel, stay updated.